guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha Rizundu, and today I saw on social media yesterday that there's 40% off at Woolworths for MCO Beauty, and so I was like, now's my chance. I have the time to do it. So I went straight to Woolies, which I don't usually go to Woolies, so this is why I've pretty much never really tried MCO Beauty. I don't think I've ever tried it because I don't go to Woolies, I go to Coles. But I went. There were a few things I couldn't get there that was sold out, but guess what? Next door is Big W. And so I went there. They had 30% off. So I was like, that's still pretty good. So I ended up getting a couple of things from Big Double, but the majority, Big Double, did I just call it Big W? Big W. I'm overwhelmed. So I got all of these products in here. Anyway, let's get into it. So you know the first thing that I got the two new, I need to take a sip of my coffee. Oh, I got two of the new wands. I got the Instant Contour Beauty Wand in light medium. There's also a medium to dark, and it looked pretty good. I'll show you a picture of the color of it if you are a deeper skin tone. But there were two shades. Then I got the Highlight and Glow Beauty Wand. I decided to get the Peach Glow because I have a lot of pink highlighters. So I wanted to get the peachy one. And then to go with that peach, I bought the cheek and lip tint. I almost bought this beautiful peachy lip gloss, but I was so distracted I put it down and went for something else. And then I got home, it looked like a Fenty dupe. Why did I do that? So I'll use this today on my lips, and then I'm just gonna use a generic clear gloss that I have to put over the top of it. Then I got the Miracle Hydra Glow Oil-Free Foundation. It came with a little mini primer, which I thought was super cute. I got the XtendLash, had to. Magic Brows, I had to get this from, I got the Instant Erase Concealer. They only had the dark left at Woolworths, and I needed the blonde light medium, so I got that because I've heard really good things, and I like that it's small, and I like a brow, if I get a brow gel, I like it to be very small. I wanted to try this. There were two concealers, one was full coverage, but I thought we're using this nice glowy light coverage. I thought we might try this treatment concealer, Instant Erase Concealer, brightens, corrects in the shade Ivory. And I just was more drawn to it, basically. We have this Brighten and Correct banana powder, and I usually hate banana powder because it's too dark, but this looks really light. It looks like it might be light enough, but I usually steer away from them, so we'll see. I got this biodegradable blender sponge. You guys might know that by the Eco Tools biodegradable sponge I love, but you know what it lacks? A pointy tip. So I saw this and I was very excited. 95% plant-based. So I need to go and wet that. And then I bought two skincare items that I've been eyeing off. I bought these both from Big W at 30% off because I couldn't find them at Woolworths. I got the mineral mattifying sunscreen. They only had this one. They didn't have the hydrating one. I couldn't find it. Well, I couldn't find it. It wasn't there. But I wanted to try this one anyway. I was happy to try either or. And then I got the Brightening Glow Luxe Facial Oil with rosehip oil, kakadu plum oil, jojoba oil, and vitamin E. So I currently have one from Mecca that I'm going to be close to finishing. When this humidity ends, I'll finish it. But I have not been wearing face oil in this humidity, I could tell you that. But yeah, this looks really nice. I'm a bit scared to open it because I haven't finished the other one, so I'm not going to. But I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited to try these. Right, I'm a bit overwhelmed with all of this stuff in front of me. But look at this sponge. It really got quite a lot bigger, and it feels promising, guys. I am pretty excited. How much did I pay for this? I got this at Woolworths for $8.40. Which is pretty good, pretty good. All right, let's just get into it. I'm faffing about. If you hear any weird noises, Muna is right next to me eating a banana. So you can only imagine what that sounds like. I don't have any eyeshadow, so I think I'm just gonna blend a little bit of this in my crease. I'm not really bothered to buy any eyeshadows. So let's start with this. This was $16.80 for the two. The first ingredient is distilled water. So I'm guessing it'll be like a dose of hydration. I don't really need a hydration right now. Oh, that's a fun consistency. Because it's so humid. God, I just step outside and I start sweating. It even smells just like water. It just, you know, like water doesn't smell, but it does. You know what I'm talking about. I like that. I might take that away with me. It's nice and tiny. Okay. I wasn't expecting to like that. Then the Miracle Hydro Glow Oil-Free Foundation Natural Buildable Coverage, 30 mils, which is your standard foundation size. And I got the shade Ivory. Yeah, that might be all right. Because it's a lighter coverage, it might be all right. All right, let's just get into it. But this is a hydrating base with a Miracle Second Skin feel. Natural skin finish when used on its own or with our hydrating face primer. Hyaluronic acid, pomegranate fruit extract, ginseng root extract, chamomile extract for anti-inflammatory, and calendula extract for soothing. Okay, so it's got 60% water, oil-free, long-wearing, light to medium coverage. Okay, well, it sounds like something I'd be interested in. Let's put a little bit on the spongy sponge. And that hydrating primer fully dried down. Probably because it's mainly water. Can you see? It looks like I'm putting powder on my face. I thought this is supposed to be hydrating. I did bring a brush. Maybe it's the sponge. Let me get the brush. It's looking a little cakey. And I'm telling you right now, my skin is not dry at the moment. It is plump from this humidity. Actually, it's sinking in a bit better now. But when I first applied it, it was looking a bit scratchy. I think there's actually quite a bit of pigment in this. I would say this is more of a medium coverage. It's actually blending okay. It's definitely not like a super hydrating dewy foundation. It's definitely dry. It does say natural finish, doesn't it? So. But it says hydrating, so I instantly think dewy when it says hydrating. That actually looks okay. Now with my brows, I did a little bit of a pencil, just very lightly, because I do need a little bit of shaping. I can't just go in straight with a pomade gel, because I just need that little bit of shaping. Otherwise they look super messy. But yeah, that was okay. That was okay. Let's go in with concealer next. So I got the shade Ivory, which is the same shade as this. So I think that'll be good. There was a really, really pink shade that was a little bit intimidating. And I do like a pink concealer, but it looked a little like dark pink for me. I need like a very light pink. How do I open this? While I try and open it, this I paid $12 for. I've been really wanting to try this brand. I'm really excited that I finally bit the bullet. I'm really trying here, and it is... Okay. Oh, that was a workout. Yeah, this looks actually quite good. How long am I gonna do this for? Oh, I see some darkness. Do this together. It's coming. It's coming out. Unpopular opinion, I don't hate this applicator, but I wouldn't use it to blend out. Just, I like that it makes it easy to apply. Cute. Now I know this is not going to be full coverage. The other one was full coverage. But I was just I'm using all cream products. I thought I'd go for more of a natural vibe, which is why I got this one as well. I love this sponge. Look how good that goes in the corner here. I love that. This is a good sponge. I recommend. It's not bad. Like I said with the foundation, it's probably not the best thing I've ever used, but it's not bad. I think it looks quite nice. It definitely brightens, so it does what it claims. I wish you could see Mona right now. He has banana and biscuit all over his face, but he's so happy. I'm happy when I have a full tummy too, Mona. All right, that was not bad. I mean, you kind of get more of an idea once everything comes together and how it lays upon each other and lasts. We'll get a better idea, but let's move it along to, let's do the powder, because I only powder my T-zone. This is Sets Makeup All Day, Mattifies and Contours. I'm very nervous using a banana powder. Oh, good. It didn't make me yellow. So many banana powders they're just not for fair skin. That's fine, which is why I've never used them. But this one looked quite light. Yes, that's definitely brightened. And it doesn't look cakey. I have a little bit of dryness up here, but honestly I think it's the foundation, because the foundation feels a little dry. But it is oil free, so it's going to attract people who want hydrating but have oily skin. But like, I'm oily at the moment and it's still looking a little dry. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but it's quite dry here. You won't be able to see it there because it's quite minor, but it's really quite dry around here. But it sets well with the concealer, I must say. I think because the concealer is quite light, so that was quite nice. I like that. All right, let's move it on to the exciting contour wand. So everyone's getting really excited over these because they're like dupes for the Charlotte Tilbury. I have the Charlotte, ooh, let me go get it. I have the Charlotte Tilbury, not the, I have the yellow, like the Spotlight, the original highlighter. So let me go get that and swatch it next to this peach one. Okay, so these even look the same. Here's the Spotlight, Charlotte Tilbury, and what's this, Peach Glow. And that's the Charlotte Tilbury, and then let's see if we can get this to, oh, this looks like a blush. That looks really much like a blush. Blush, oh my god, speak English. Let's see how it blends out. Although it might blend out nicely. I'll still use that other blush and then we'll put this over and see how it looks. But it's a nice color. That's it, more blended. We'll just start with a little bit. And I'll use my sponge. Oh. I like the application. I do like this kind of, and it's very easy. Well, it's got a bit of a glow to it. That's nice. It's bringing a little bit of that hydration back that the foundation took away. Very natural. And I think it's not going to dry down, so I'm just going to do everything because it's got a nice dewiness to it. Let's do a tiny bit. Let's contour the nose. And I just want to see how this builds. It's definitely not a thick formula. It's got like a translucency to it. Brushes tend to do better with products that aren't opaque because they just keep the pigment there. It looks quite nice. And then I'm using the sponge on this side. I think they both apply nicely. I don't think there's really one better than the other. I think that just comes down to preference. But I think this is definitely built up and it's not patchy. That's really nice. Really, really nice and natural. If you don't want anything too much, I think this is really nice. And that's just the one layer and then that's built up. I'm liking how my makeup looks with this over the top of it. It's given it hydration. Okay, let's go in with the cheek and lip tint in the shade Tango. This is a Glossier dupe. Is it called their Cloud Paints? and we don't have access to Glossier, so might put this on my lips. Yes, it's not glossy, it just is like a stain. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. I'm not really a lip stain person, but this is nice. Might just use my finger. I really like this color. Really nice color. And it blends out really nicely. Oh, I like these. I had the Flower Bomb, whatever it was called. But the shade that I had was basically the same color as my skin once I had bronzer on, so I could never see it. So I ended up decluttering it. But I never bought another color because I was afraid it was going to be the same too sheer. But this is like got a sheerness to it, but it still has pigment. It's really nice. See, that's just made my skin look really healthy and glowy. Put a little bit on the nose. Okay, let's go in with the Peach Glow Highlight and Glow Beauty Wand. I'm very excited to try this one too. Let's get the brush. Add a bit more just for the sake of the video. So we'll use brush on this side. I don't know if this will be good with a sponge, but we will try. But this looks really nice. Let's just bring that into the eye because I have nothing else on. And a nice glow on your brow arch always looks good. That looks really nice. I wouldn't say it's like as much of a highlight as the Charlotte, but it's definitely very pretty. Like I really like it. Okay, let's get the sponge. I'm going to use a part that I haven't used because I don't want to put foundation on it and lose its beautiful glow. Actually, no, that's okay. So it looked quite pigmented when I swatched it on my hand, but I think it looks really nice on the eye. On the cheek. Bro, oh my god, these lids are the same. Do you know which one's Charlotte Tilbury? Look, they're the same. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. The contour one's pink, but these two are like the same. That's crazy. All right, so we've done that. All we have left is brows and mascara. So let's go with the brows. Water resistant, long wearing, buildable. Brush on, more brows like magic. I got the shade Blonde. And I have heard quite a few people talk about this. Oh, love the little tiny wand. So I'm gonna go backwards to fill, which makes them thicker. And it looks real ugly, but it has a purpose. And then we're gonna go forward. This is good. This is not too wet. I hate wet eyebrow gels because I just get it all over my skin. Oh, I like this a lot. And I rarely say that about tinted gels. So good color for me too. That's basically my eye color, eyebrow shade. Oh my gosh, I love this. I was not expecting to love this. Yeah, it's got fibers in it. Fiber gel, which means there's little fibers that thicken them up. So you really do want to go backwards because you get those fibers in the hairs. I definitely rate that. That's great. And then for the best seller, the first product I ever heard and was told to buy and try is this XtendLash. I'm very excited. So this is a tubing mascara, but it's supposed to also, oh, I love that wand. I just love a boring straight wand. I'm so boring, but I love it on my tiny little lashes. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love how they separate the lashes. I don't have good lashes. So if a mascara makes me look like I have eyelashes, it's a success. I like that. The formula's not too wet. Love that. All right, I just put a little bit of gloss on just because that's what I wanted to do, but I basically recommend everything but the foundation. I think if you have like quite oily skin, you might like this, but I just feel like it looks a little cakey. It just doesn't, it's not one with the skin, you know? And these products improved it. Yes, I've got the right one. Improved it by giving it a bit of moisture. But if you went over the top with powder products like powder bronzer and everything, I just know that my face would have gone really cakey and gross. So I don't recommend this, but I quite like this. Like, it's not the best thing I've ever used, but it certainly did the job and it looks nice under my eyes. This is gorge. This is really nice. I think this might be my favorite product. I also loved this. These two were fantastic. And the powder was really good too. I would really like to use this powder with a foundation that I like and see if it is even better, because I did like it, but I feel like because the foundation was drying, this looked a bit drying. But it looked really nice over top of the concealer, which tells me I think it's going to be good. But yes, overall, I actually really liked everything. I think it all looks really nice. The only thing I did want to say is, this is not long lasting. If I wipe, it's going to come off. That's the case with a lot of cream products. Some are pigmented enough that they dry down, but a lot of them, like this, is not opaque, so it's going to move around. It's got an emolliency to it. So if you're looking for long wear, I'd say no, but it still looks quite gorgeous on the skin. If you like that really nice, natural, glowy, just going down the shops or meeting a friend where you're only wearing makeup for a few hours, totally fine. But if you're looking for long wear, morning to night, it's not going to be the one, unless you go over the top with a powder bronzer, then you should be fine. You should be fine then. But I did not, so I did notice that it is going to move around if I touch my skin. That completes the video, guys. I'll have all the details linked down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. It really helps my exposure for the video and for my channel. I appreciate it. And that completes the video. See you next time, guys. Bye.